Hey, good morning, class, and welcome to week one of our 8-week online Intro to American Government course. So we started last week. You got access to the icebreaker. To the Getting Started module, that first module. You had things that were due on Sunday. So you got introduced to the textbook. Hopefully you did that icebreaker discussion board, and we're starting to get to know each other in the comments. So this week really starts the course. So we call this week one of the course. We'll go all the way through week 8, which will be finals week. And yeah, welcome to the course. Again, I'm Professor Kane. Hopefully you watched the intro video for the course. That'll intro you to me and the course and the like. But I'll be your professor for the rest of this time. So we're in week one talking about the founding documents of the United States. So these are the 5 documents that really established our government. So beginning with the Declaration of Independence, declaring our separation from England, the Articles of Confederation, our very first attempt at a democratic style of government, and then, of course, the U.S. Constitution, the most important of the founding documents that really established our current government, the Federalist Papers, and the Bill of Rights, rounding out those first changes to the U.S. Constitution. So these are the founding documents, the foundation of our governing structure, and that's how we're going to start the course, by reviewing the founding documents in section 1, so Sunday to Wednesday, and then section 2, doing a deeper dive into the U.S. Constitution, and that's going to be Wednesday to Sunday. So just as we get into the flow of the class, remember that we have 2 sections each week. Every week we'll be covering section 1 will be one or 2 chapters. There's a couple times that we're going to be covering 2 chapters per section, but this week is just 1 chapter per section. So section 1 you have from today, Monday to Wednesday, to complete. That's when we're going to have our discussion board. So with every section, you're going to have an inquisitive assignment. So at least 1, sometimes 2 chapters to read in the text. The inquisitive, hopefully you did the tutorial on how to use inquisitive. This is the chapter quizzes that are through the textbook. This is going to be where a lot of your work is going to happen in this course, is reading the chapter and then completing that inquisitive quiz. You're going to have 1 or 2 of those for each section, so at least 2 per week. We'll cover at least 2 chapters each week. Some weeks we'll have 3 chapters. So you'll in section 1, you're going to have an inquisitive, a chapter to read, and then a discussion board. So you have to post to the discussion board and respond to at least 2 classmates by Wednesday at midnight. That's when all of our section 1 items are due, Wednesday at midnight, our first deadline for the class. And then section 2 will pick up this week. Section 2 will be about the U.S. Constitution. You'll have another inquisitive quiz on chapter 2 of the text. And then for section 2 items, we don't have a discussion board, but we have a homework assignment. So every week we'll have a discussion board due on Wednesday, a homework assignment due on Sunday, and inquisitive chapters to read and complete, or chapters to complete, inquisitive quizzes to complete, both on Wednesday and Sunday. So that's the flow of the course. 2 sections, first due on Wednesday, second due on Sunday, discussion board due Wednesday, homework assignment due Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoy the course. Of course, our founding documents are the beginning of the course. We start with the founding documents, the foundation of the course. Next week, we'll go into the legislative branch and executive branch and the courts, and then we'll already be on our first test coming up in just 2 weeks. That first test will be the founding documents, federalism, and the 3 branches of government. Look forward to seeing you in the discussion boards. Send me any questions that you have. You can send me questions through Blackboard, through email, through Teams. I'll respond to any of those, and look forward to seeing you in class, and have a great day.